Mr. Schulz, we got you over there.
You're glitching out already.
It's always a good start.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. What's going on?
Nothing, man. How you going?
I'm good. Just kind of getting the afternoon started. I have a slow morning. Not much in the way of waves down here, but just kind of getting things started. Getting the Saturday going.
I was gonna say it's a good Saturday for it.
Yeah, it is. Probably have a beer here in a minute and call it good. Weekend festivity.
Yeah, we went surfing Anderson just a little bit ago and caught some. Like, you can tell there's swell coming, so hopefully it gets down to you guys.
It looks like it's gotten a bit bigger out the front here too, so I think maybe get wet in a couple hours and swell pick up. And tomorrow should be a fun morning as well. So
we got some
springtime blues is going away.
Exactly right. It's coming, man.
Yeah.
It's on the prowl.
Exactly.
Well, sick one. Well, welcome everybody to the live talk powered by FireWire with Kevin Schulz, the one and only. Say welcome everybody. We'll get a quick little intro from this guy himself. Just talk a little bit about yourself, where you're from, for those of you who don't know.
My name is Kevin Schulz, and I live here in San Clemente, California, and kind of started surfing when I was about maybe 10 or 11 years old. I guess I got on the kick kind of late, actually. Jumped into a junior guards program and just found that was my sport. So once I went to middle school, I kind of got on the surf team and fell in love with it. And here we are now, and just stoked to kind of be brought up through all the competition series that we have in the local area, and WSA, NSSA, Surfing America Prime, and now being involved in some like the air show stuff has been pretty rad.
Yeah, it's nuts. You've definitely gone through the program the right way, and now look at you.
Trying to make it work.
Yeah, exactly. And just, on that note, just going through the competitive scene and kind of feeling everything out, like what you wanted to do with your career, did you kind of see, or foresee, I should say, like where you were going to be now? Or is this completely everything beyond?
I mean, it was funny when I was younger. I think I had my eyes on the tour, like the WSL Championship Tour. And as I got older and was doing the QS event, and then do a couple QSs on the side, I can't really say that my goal is to qualify for the tour. I'd love to surf in a tour event at some point, but if that presents itself, I'll those and kind of sticking with those.
Yeah, exactly. So you glitched out a little bit, but I got the gist of it. So basically, you kind of saw yourself doing the tour when you were a kid, and then started kind of doing the events, and then now you got into the air shows and just doing the pool scene, and just kind of took off.
Yeah, dude, the pool scene's cool. Like, just obviously the perfect swell out there in Waco and at BSR Surf Resort is so cool that I feel like they're on the cutting edge of just creating these crazy airwaves all the time. So it's really nice to kind of experience that and be at the forefront of it, and also have other people like just essentially paving the way for the future in air surfing as more of a mainstream style of surfing.
Yeah, because I mean, you look back even 5 years ago, airs weren't being scored, or they didn't know how to score them. So
yeah, and exactly. I think that kind of aspect of air shows, you're looking at technicality a little more, like where you're landing, what grabs you're doing, spins, everything. There's so much more involved in that. Like any style of surfing, rail surfing, power surfing, anything. There's just a lot of small technicalities that I feel like judging kind of has to adapt to, and we're making that progression pretty quickly.
Absolutely. And, like you said, being at the forefront of that's like super exciting. Just watching what you guys are doing on the pool, like you know, you guys are putting up these clips with you, ZK, Kelly, you know, even the women like Sierra Kerr and Katie Simmers, they're going nuts.
Oh, it's crazy to see the progression and have that opportunity in the pool to kind of go and get the same section over and over. I went with the U.S. women's team, and some of those ladies just were like showed up to the pool, and by the end of 2 days out there were landing things that they had never landed before. And same goes for me, you know, like I can go out to the perfect swell pool out there and focus on one maneuver the whole time and know that I'll get the opportunity over and over to do it and eventually put it down. And then if like bringing that and translating it into the ocean is even better, you know, like that's what it's for. And it's so cool the technology we've got nowadays to get better at surfing.
Definitely. I was going to say it's only progressing surfing by
exactly. Yeah, we're going places here.
Exactly right. I was going to say sky's the limit.
Yep.
Just moving forward, you know, with taking that from the pool into the ocean and then bringing that into competition, you know, progressively as well. Like, where do you see like competition surfing in the next even 3 to 5 years?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say with everything going on right now. I know the WSL is working hard to kind of make things happen during the whole COVID deal. So competition surfing, I do foresee it returning to its some form of normality. But I also think there's going to be a lot of kind of specialty events. Obviously we have the Olympics coming up, which is big for surfing, but maybe in the future, including more of the specialty events, the big wave, the air show, or kind of exhibition events. I see surfing going in that direction, competition wise, just kind of broadening the horizons of surfing instead of it just being like a not that it is a cut and dry thing by any means, but there's just going to be other outlets for it competition wise, and I guess that's what this surf web series has provided, and this is the first one, and I'm sure there's improvements that can be made as we move forward. Like anything, you do it and you learn and we move forward and good things come of it.
Absolutely. And that's kind of the theme of the world right now, is just, you know, adapting and overcoming. So it's kind of fits right in that mold of just innovative and progressive thinking, which is rad. So
exactly. So that's I think we got a lot of opportunities coming in surfing, and hopefully the Olympics kind of sets a fire and brings more eyes to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, because it's a sport that is here to entertain. You know, you got guys that we've seen like yourself and ZK, and then you go to the world tour level with Italo, Medina. The surfing's going beyond anything that we can almost comprehend.
Totally. We're gonna see.
Oh, I was gonna say you're glitching.
Oh, I think we're super lagged out.
For sure. Oh, wait for it. All right.
Sorry.
No, there we go. And we're in. All right. Oh. All right, there. Oh. We got you?
I think so.
Okay, there we are.
I'm going to move. Maybe it's me.
Let's get what that 5 foot of Wi-Fi can do.
Good, right? I'm just going to sit right by the Wi-Fi router. Go from there.
Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah. There you go. Look at you go.
That's better.
Direct link. But yeah, so just talking about, you know, the progressiveness of surfing, where it's going to a level no one can really comprehend. And like we were talking about earlier, you are on the forefront of that. And just seeing surfing evolve into these online competitions.
Yep.
Like, how cool is it to see these things like really progressing and actually like kind of getting some foothold. Oh, there's the rough.
Yeah, there he is. He showed up.
What's up, bud? Yes.
It's yeah, dude. I just think the level is skyrocketing so quickly right now. It's been fun to watch, and just to be a part of it's been epic.
For sure, yeah. And then so yeah, moving forward, like we have FireWire as our presenting sponsor for this one. it's a brand that you've gotten super comfortable with over the last couple of months, like, newest team member right here. How cool is that to have that connection now?
Oh, those guys were great, man. It's been such a pleasure working with them and kind of having the opportunity to explore and ride new equipment via a bunch of different shapers that they have under their umbrella. And I actually feel like I've been surfing boards that I wouldn't traditionally ride. I just got a hold of like a 7.0 mid-length that Harley Engelby made with Thunderbolt technologies, and I've been surfing that a lot and having so much fun. You can actually do airs on it and everything. And then I've been on these like little 5.4s by Dan Man, and Aquila Ipa makes this crazy fun twin fin. And then the latest clips I put out from the pool, I was riding a Sci-Fi 2.0 that Daniel Thompson made, Tomo. And dude, just they're so many good boards, and I've been having so much fun riding them and just being able to kind of explore different shapes that are not non-traditional, but just they have like a point of difference to them that's been really unique to me. Yeah,
which is nuts because like you've always been kind of like shortboard guy with aerial antics, and so to see you on different boards has been super entertaining. So
yeah, I feel like I the whole air thing, like I would normally ride a traditional board, but because I've had these boards that have that point of difference, and then bringing like my style of surfing to them has been really cool. I've not experienced something like that. Like I wouldn't ride a twin fin in an air show until I got on this IPA board that Slater Designs and FireWire made, and I ride that thing all the time. It's like one of the best air boards I've ever had.
Yeah. That's so nuts. And like just kind of, I've been doing some homework on them, just kind of getting the basics of it. My buddies ride a couple of them, so they love them, and just seeing what they're doing with one, technology, and then two, sustainability. Nuts. Like they are really kind of laying down the line of this is where we need to be. And
absolutely. And they're really conscious about all that stuff, and like are making that effort to kind of have a sustainable production with all of this stuff, and yeah, huge respect to them for that, because that's not easy work. It takes time and effort and money and to spend in certain places, and they're making it happen, and it's been an honor to work with them.
Absolutely, yeah, because that just started earlier, late last year. Is that when you got on with them?
Yeah, I think it was about November of last year, 2020, or October.
Okay, cool. So you just jumped on all the boards.
Yes, dude. I've gotten a good little sample platter of all of them. I'm stoked.
Cool. And then just moving forward with that, like, how do you see that relationship developing and just, growing even more naturally and just, accustomed to your surfing?
Yeah, I mean, those guys have been so open to new ideas that I've been bringing to the table, and then just kind of sitting in on stuff and listening to how they work and how they operate. We've been filming some clips on a few of their new boards that have came out. Like I filmed, I guess it was a review on some technology on the new IPA, and I've just been getting a lot of feedback with them. And the cool thing, I've actually been pulling stock boards from them and riding stock boards, and they're amazing. So I think that translates well to the customer too, who is purchasing a FireWire, because they're jumping on the same board that I was on stock wise. It's the same dimensions that they're buying from the store that I was riding. So if I can kind of help guide people's decision making, and if they're looking into surfboards, and just know that they are confident with the equipment they have under their feet, that's what I've been working on with those guys. And then a couple custom shapes as well that we eventually would be really neat to have in full production. So I guess that would be cool to me, is to have like my own model with them at some point, like a collaboration. And but Dan Mann and I have been working on a little something that Kelly kind of started off with, and it was sitting in Kelly's garage, and I grabbed it and ended up liking it a lot. So we just started making some tweaks on that, So hopefully you guys will see that in the future.
Yeah, can't wait for that. I was going to say something, go on a board shop together.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. We'll get you dialed.
And and then so with this event, we do have a FireWire giveaway, which is pretty rad. I think it's an IABA model that you were just talking about.
Yeah, the ladder. If anybody's watching this and wants a new FireWire, just click the link in Surf Web Series post here, and we can get you dialed on it. Just follow the directions to enter, and we'll hopefully be riding the new ladder by Aquí, and Slater Designs.
There you go. You're on there. And moving forward, like closing votes are right now. So I believe we just closed voting. So we'll find out if you got that semifinal spot or not. How the nerves going?
It's
I gotta still give that time.
Yeah, it's funny. Even though it's kind of like a clip that already happened, and you see everybody's waves, you still find yourself comparing, and almost still have those competition nerves in a way. Just because you're like, oh, am I going to make the next round or whatever? And two, that I can't imagine how hard it is for the judges. Just they're getting submissions from so many different waves. Like the style of wave I was surfing was like a closeout beach break, where like there's lowers clips involved or big waves involved. So it's hard for the judges to kind of break that down. So regardless of what happens, like huge thanks to the Surf Web Series for even attempting to put on a competition and give us a platform right now when there isn't one, because it's been hard, and I think everybody's jonesing to get back to live comp. But in the interim, like this is a really cool outlet, and definitely can be built upon for the future. I can see this as being a long-term thing as well, to kind of reach more of an audience.
Definitely, yeah. And as I say, with clips from yourself and others, like I don't see it stopping. So
yeah,
we got plenty.
Yeah, I'm stoked. So next one that comes up, let me know, and I'll be there for it, or present, submitting clips.
Attaboy, we'll get you right back in here, you Lord.
Thanks, Andrew.
Oh, man, thanks so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Have a great Saturday. We'll have a beer later, hopefully.
Yeah, let's do it. Go hit those golf balls long and straight.
Oh, they're going straight.
Oh gosh, I wish I could say the same.
Yeah.
Again,
dude, let's take one.
I'm not good at golf. It's real bad.
I don't think anybody. We'll have some fun though. All right, bud. Have a great day. We'll see you soon, man.
Thanks, guys. Happy Saturday.
Have a best of luck in the next round. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, man. See you soon. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to our last edition of the live talk powered by FireWire. Really appreciate everyone tuning in and check these things out. Everyone's been great, and we just can't wait to see what happens in the finals. Be sure to tune in for the live awards on March 25th. We'll have those streaming to you live with our semifinalists and our finalists. So look forward to that, and thank you guys so much. This doesn't happen without you. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.